KASFAA Outreach Training presents FAFSA Basics. The 2019-2020 free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, can be completed from October 1st, 2018 until June 30th, 2020. Students should complete it at FAFSA.gov or via the mobile app. A paper FAFSA can be completed and mailed to federal student aid, however, processing times are much longer. The My Student Aid app can be used to submit or review a student's FAFSA as well as their loan history. Only the most recent FAFSA will be available on the app. For example, between October 1st, 2018 and September 30th, 2019, only the 2019-2020 application can be completed via the mobile app. A student needing to complete the FAFSA for 2018-2019 would have to go to FAFSA.gov instead. These are the items that the student and parents will need to obtain before starting their FAFSA. The student and one parent who will be on the FAFSA will each need to create an FSA ID. This is done at fsaid.ed.gov. Separate email addresses will need to be used for each ID. The FSA ID serves as an electronic signature and as such should be kept in a safe, secured area. Students should not use their high school email as they will likely lose access upon graduation. FSA IDs should be completed at least 3 days prior to completing the FAFSA to allow time for identity verification. While an email address is not required to set up an FSA ID, not providing it or a mobile phone number can cause issues if a person forgets their password. Each individual should create their own FSA ID. A parent using their own personal email to create the student's ID causes confusion and issues in future years. Most families who filed taxes for 2017 will have the option to use the IRS data retrieval tool. This is strongly encouraged as it reduces the chance for data entry errors as well as simplifies verification if the student is selected. The data pulled in from the IRS will remain masked as a matter of keeping your information secure. When the student or parent clicks to a link to the IRS, they will have to approve going to a new web page. Once there, they need to enter their name and address exactly as it appears on the tax return. They will have to click Transfer Now and confirm they want the information populated back into their FAFSA. The FAFSA assesses a family's ability to pay for educational expenses by using the data submitted to calculate an expected family contribution, or EFC. The EFC, along with a school's cost of attendance, will determine the types of aid a student is eligible for. Once the FAFSA is submitted, it will take approximately 3 business days to be sent to the schools the student selected. The student should review the student aid report for accurate information and to determine if they were selected for verification. Submit any requested documents to the financial aid office as soon as possible to avoid delays in having aid processed. Students should be aware of priority dates that each school has. Grants are generally need-based and determined by the FAFSA. Federal work study is also need-based. Each school administers work study differently, so students should check with each school for more information. There are need-based and non-need-based federal loans. There are annual caps on the amount students can borrow in Stafford loan funds, which is based upon the number of credit hours completed. Some scholarships will request information from the FAFSA, therefore students should always complete the FAFSA even if they think they won't be grant eligible.